Apple launched the iPhone 11 few months ago, and the next iPhone release is many months away from now. But Apple lovers are already very much hyped about what's next in the store for them. And there are a lot of questions around the web about the next iPhone. Hey everyone, I'm Chaser and you're watching Tech Square. It was already confirmed that there are no plans for Apple to bring 5G enabled phone in 2019. 5G was teased for 2020 and there are rumors and talks about Apple is going to bring 5G this year. In a news from July 25 of 2019, we know that Apple has acquired majority of Intel's smartphone modem business. This move will allow Apple to expedite the development of 5G modem for their smartphones. So 5G will finally be here in 2020 for iPhone users. The next iPhone could be called the iPhone 12. Although there are rumors that major smartphone manufacturers could change their naming scheme for their flagship phones for the new decade. However, Apple is silent on this topic so far and it is expected that they will continue their naming streak. According to a report by a Korean publication, the ILAC, LG has apparently upgrading its OLED production lines at the E6 facility, which is an Apple exclusive production line. The touch integrated screens are to be supplied to the new iPhone for this year, from which we can confirm that the next iPhones will come with OLED display panel. According to Macworld, Apple will integrate the touch sensors into the display itself, which will contribute Apple to make the display and touch assembly thinner and cost effective. The OLED panels could also feature LTPO technology that apparently uses less power and will help prolong the battery life. According to rumors from Mac Rumors, Apple is testing switchable 60Hz or 90Hz display. Apple's ProMotion dynamically adjusts the display to the movement of the contents for fluid scrolling, greater responsiveness, and smoother motion. OLED display with Apple's ProMotion technology will offer better contrast, higher brightness, fuller viewing angle, and a wider color range and much faster refresh rates compared to LCD display while consuming low energy. With 2020, we may finally see the elimination of notch on iPhone 12. The notch on previous iPhone contains camera and some important sensors. However, many were not too happy with the notch display on iPhone X, XS, and 11 series. In a recent report by Bloomberg, Apple is developing in-screen fingerprint technology for the 2020 iPhone, although there is a possibility that could slip to 2021. However, since nobody wants a notch, Apple could ramp up the production process so that they can ditch the Face ID and return back to Touch ID following the frustration surrounding the top notch that houses the Face ID, camera module, and other sensors. Apple might also put the front-facing camera under the display, although nobody has perfected that technology yet, and it could take a year or two more to actually implement it. Another rumor suggests that Apple is working on a slimmer camera and sensor so that they can set everything at the top of the phone beside the speaker and to give no notch or much smaller notched iPhone 12. iPhone 12 is expected to come with 5nm A14 Bionic chipset with a 4GB of RAM. The iPhone 11 series came with a powerful 7nm A13 Bionic processor and 4GB of RAM. Hence, we are expecting A14 chipset in the next generation iPhone. Although Barclays analyst Brian Curtis and his associates are expecting that Pro models could feature 6GB of RAM that can better compete with Android devices running on 12GB. Given that iPhone 11 and 11 Pro features triple lens rear camera module, the iPhone 12 series is highly likely to go to that direction. According to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, at least two versions of iPhone will feature a 3D time-of-flight sensor to deliver better bokeh effect on the portrait shots and better support to augmented reality apps. Based on the patent filing spotted by Apple Insider, Apple is also working on a periscope-like telephoto lens to get a longer zoom range than the previous iPhones. In November 2019, Sony teased its flagship IMX686 image sensor that could make its way to the iPhone 12. The sensor can capture 64MP still pictures while also has the capability to deliver optimized 16MP shots with increased light with its quad biopixel binning. So night photography in iPhone 12 is going to improve as well. In another report from DigiTimes suggests that the next iPhone will use sensor shift, a new kind of stabilization technology that will detect how the phone is moving and then move the sensor to opposite direction using small actuator to achieve better stabilization and reduce shakiness while shooting videos or taking photos. We are also expecting that Apple will release iPhone with USB-C port like it previously did on iPad Pro 2018. Another rumor suggests that the next generation iPhone may come without any ports, but that seems like an internet troll since Apple has started the trend of no headphone jack. The iPhone 12 will follow that trend as well. As for variants, according to Ming-Chi Kuo, reported on Tom's Guide, Apple is expected to release 5 new iPhones in 2020, including a 4.7-inch iPhone SE2 to follow up to satisfy fans of smaller phones. We covered a full video on iPhone SE2 leaks and rumors that you should check out from the description below. This phone could also arrive in the first half of 2020 ahead of their usual schedule. 2 of the 4 phones will reportedly have dual-lens rear camera, while the higher-end 2 will feature triple-lens arrays. A 5.4-inch iPhone 12 will complement a 6.1-inch iPhone 12 with OLED and dual lenses, while a 6.1-inch OLED iPhone 12 Pro will feature triple-lens camera alongside a massive 6.7-inch iPhone 12 Pro Max. All 4 phones will feature 5G connectivity, and even though there is no official release date yet, you can expect them to arrive on Apple's usual schedule. iPhone 11 had impressive battery life, but the iPhone 12 will feature even more impressive battery with increased battery life according to a news by BGR, although how much the battery life would increase is yet to be determined. Rumors suggest that iPhone's price will not gonna be higher than the previous models. Our expectation is that the iPhone 12 is likely to start at $749, while the Pro and Pro Max versions could start at $1,099 and $1,199 respectively. So that's all with our leaks, rumors, and expectations from the iPhone 12 series. The new iPhone needs to be great and brilliant. We want to see exciting new features, new design, higher refresh rate, 5G support, and better battery life. That's all for now. If you like this video, then hit the like, share with your friends. Let us know in the comment section below like what are the features that you want in iPhone 12. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to this channel for more videos like this.